Welcome to the Checkout Point, your quick dive into this week's e-commerce buzz with me, Alex, powered by Blicket. These 20 minutes pack the latest trends, news, and insights. Let's navigate the digital marketplace together. Ready? Let's go!
Welcome to the Checkout Point, your go-to podcast for the latest e-commerce insights, brought to you by Blicket.co. I'm your host, Max, and we're diving into week number 31 with some of the hottest topics and trends impacting the world of online retail. Get ready for a power-packed episode designed for e-commerce marketers, managers, and founders who want to stay ahead of the curve. First up, we're peeling back the curtain on the big players of the holiday season, shipping giants like UPS and USPS. Discover how these companies balance surcharges, customer demands, and the holiday rush. We'll explore what these changes mean for businesses and consumers alike, all while delivering packages and holiday cheer worldwide. Then we're shifting gears to Amazon's strategic maneuvers in the global market. From changes in inventory claims to the introduction of direct-from-China shipping, we'll unpack how these decisions are reshaping competition and influencing global trade and local economies, followed later by a dive into how AI is shaking up online shopping. We'll talk about Google's latest cookie policy delay and OpenAI's SearchGPT initiative. This segment is all about the evolving technologies that could change the way we shop and manage our privacy online. Next, join us as we zoom into the dynamic world of e-commerce, where mergers and AI innovations are making waves. We'll discuss how these trends are not just altering the e-commerce landscape, but are also paving the way for future shopping experiences. And don't miss our discussion on the intersection of e-commerce and law, from Amazon's landmark legal partnership to new UK regulations on popular financial services. Find out how these developments are poised to enhance your online shopping safety and reshape consumer rights. These are just a few of the thrilling segments we've lined up for you today. So keep listening, because at the checkout point, we're all about bringing you the insights that help you navigate the bustling world of e-commerce. Let's get started and unlock the latest strategies and news shaping the digital marketplace. Thanks for joining us, and let's dive right into the heart of this week's e-commerce buzz. Welcome back to our deep dive into the riveting world of shipping and supply chain adjustments. Today, we're unraveling a narrative that's at the heart of how goods move around our planet, especially during the crunch time of the holiday season. Yes, it's that time when the glimmering lights and cheerful music are often accompanied by a bit of stress, especially for shipping companies like UPS. First off, let's talk about UPS and their recent announcement to hike surcharge fees. Now, while this might sound like just another price increase, there's a captivating story behind it: the strategy of managing overwhelming shipping volumes during the busiest time of the year. Imagine, if you will, millions of packages crisscrossing the globe, each tagged with a holiday wish. UPS, in facing a shorter holiday season, argues that these surcharges are necessary to handle the sheer volume and ensure packages arrive cheerily and punctually under your twinkling holiday lights. Interestingly, this isn't just about managing logistics, but also about shaping consumer behavior. With higher surcharges, businesses might think twice about when and how much they ship. It's a tactical move, subtly encouraging more evenly distributed shipping volumes, rather than a tidal wave of parcels all at once. Now, let's pivot to a story that might tug at the hearts of postal enthusiasts. The USPS is saying goodbye to one of its box options, while urging us to stock up on tubes. It's a small yet poignant reminder of how even the choice of packaging adaptates over time, impacted by trends, usage rates, and, of course, economic viability. Each decision in this vast network, from surcharges to the type of packaging available, intricately weaves into the next, ultimately sculpting the delivery landscape of our gifts and goods. What these stories highlight isn't just a seasonal frustration or a business decision. They're windows into the massive, pulsating network that operates quietly behind our holiday shopping sprees. They show us the balancing act companies perform between efficiency, cost, and customer service. And as these companies navigate these treacherous waters, they are also responding in real time to the global shifts in e-commerce and consumer expectations. Surely these adjustments in the shipping and supply chain spheres might come across as mere corporate maneuvers. However, think about their wider implications. On small businesses relying on fair shipping costs, on your holiday convenience, and on workers in these industries, bracing for the year's most intense work period. So next time you click that order button or send a holiday package, remember the intricate dance of decisions, adjustments, and real-world implications behind each journey, from cart to doorstep. It's a narrative woven from necessity, strategy, and the unyielding spirit of the holiday season. And with that, wraps up our segment today. Remember, every item shipped and every adjustment made tells a part of a much larger story, one of constant adaptation and the relentless pursuit to deliver not just packages, but joy and convenience. Stay tuned for more insights and stories that connect you deeply with the world around you. Welcome back to our ongoing discussion about the ever-evolving landscape of global retail and its giants. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects not only the colossal presence of Amazon in our everyday lives, but also the intricate web of global supply chains and small business dynamics. We're talking about Amazon's recent strategic shifts, notably its cut in the claims window for lost inventory and its direct from China shipping plan. First up, imagine you're a small business selling through Amazon's vast marketplace. It's a sunny morning, you're sipping on your coffee, checking your dashboard, and suddenly you find out that some of your inventory has gone missing. Until recently, you had 9 months to claim a loss and seek redress. Now, out of the blue, Amazon has cut this window down to just 30 days. 30 days to realize something's gone missing, investigate it, and file a claim. Sounds stressful, right? For many small businesses, this change means a tighter grip on inventory management, but also a lot of bitten nails and sleepless nights as they scramble to keep up with the new constraints. Why would Amazon make such a change? It's about efficiency, speed, and perhaps a nudge for sellers to keep a closer eye on their logistics. However, this shift puts a tremendous strain on smaller vendors, already juggling numerous challenges. There's this undercurrent of thought that perhaps it's an indirect push, making room for bigger players who can manage such fast-paced environments more easily. Moving on to a subject that's creating waves across oceans, literally and metaphorically, is Amazon's direct from China shipping initiative. This plan has stirred up quite the pot of controversy. Critics argue it poses unfair competition to local businesses in various markets, including the US. Here's the crux. Amazon, by bolstering direct shipping channels from China, could presumably offer products at even lower prices. We know how prices can make or break the deal for many shoppers. Yet, what does this mean for local businesses and manufacturers? They face an uphill battle against a tidal wave of cheaper, readily available imports. Not to mention the deeper implications this has on trade dynamics, employment, and even ethical considerations around labor practices and environmental impact. It's a complex scenario. On one hand, consumers enjoy lower prices and a variety of choices. Who doesn't love a bargain, right? But on the flip side, there's a daunting challenge for local entrepreneurs and an overarching fear about what such market dominance could mean for global trade fairness and economic diversity. These moves by Amazon sketch a larger picture of a titanic force, shaping not just what products you have access to, but also the very structure of global markets and local economies. It's a development that beckons us to question and perhaps recalibrate our choices as consumers, entrepreneurs, and even policymakers. Now, I turn this over to you, listeners. What are your thoughts on Amazon's tightening grip on logistics and its expansion of direct from China shipping? How do you see these changes affecting your choices and your community? Thanks for tuning in. Let's keep this conversation going because understanding these giants helps us navigate our choices and their ripple effects around the globe. Stay curious, stay informed, and as always, keep listening. Welcome back to our deep dive into the fascinating world at the intersection of AI, technology, and e-commerce. Today, we're exploring how artificial intelligence is revolutionizing the way we shop online. And two big stories from the tech world illustrate this transformation strikingly. First, let's unravel the story behind Google's recent decision to reverse its stance on cookies. Cookies are those little pieces of data that websites store on our devices to remember our browsing activities. Google had planned to phase out these third-party cookies in Chrome by 2022, aiming to enhance user privacy. However, now they've pushed that deadline back, creating a buzz of speculation and uncertainty. What does this mean for us as consumers? Well, on one hand, our shopping experiences remain more personalized. On the other, questions linger about our privacy and how our data is being used. It's a double-edged sword, more tailored shopping experiences, but at the potential cost of our private information. Moving on, there's a thrilling development from OpenAI that's setting the stage for an intriguing battle in the tech arena. Enter SearchGPT, OpenAI's new AI-powered tool that's taking on Google directly. Imagine a search engine that's not just about keywords and links, but understands context and can generate human-like text based on the queries you ask. That's SearchGPT. While Google has been the giant in the realm of search engines, OpenAI's latest innovation might just shift the dynamics in e-commerce. SearchGPT could change how we find products online, get recommendations, and even how we interact with online stores. Could this mean a more intuitive shopping experience for you and me? Very possibly. Both these stories highlight a critical trend: the growing influence of AI in shaping our digital shopping landscapes. As these technologies evolve, they're not just changing how retailers sell, but also how consumers like us make decisions. It's thrilling yet daunting, as each advancement promises better convenience, but also poses new challenges and ethical questions. How do we balance personalization with privacy? Can AI truly understand our needs better than we understand them ourselves? These are theoretical questions today, but might be very real tomorrow. As shoppers, tech enthusiasts, or simply curious minds, it's crucial we stay informed and engaged with these changes. After all, they say the future belongs to the curious, right? So, let's keep our eyes open and see where this tech evolution takes us in the intricate dance of AI and e-commerce. That's a wrap on today's episode. Tune in next time as we continue to uncover more trends that are transforming our digital world. Stay curious. Welcome to today's deep dive into the fascinating world of online retail strategies and insights, where digital aisles and virtual shopping carts are shaping the future of commerce. In this segment, we'll explore the shifting landscape of e-commerce, particularly focusing on merger and acquisition trends, and also how Chief Information Officers, or CIOs, are viewing the role of artificial intelligence in this dynamic marketplace. Let's unravel the fabric of e-commerce M&A first. For starters, mergers and acquisitions aren't just big words from the business news section. They are pivotal moments that can shape the industry. Imagine your two favorite online shops merging into one super shop. That's what we're talking about. The advisor in our first article highlights that e-commerce M&A activities are stabilizing. But what does that mean for you and me? Stabilizing can suggest a couple of things. It could mean the market is reaching a maturity where wild fluctuations aren't as common, or it could imply that businesses have found a rhythm a sort of digital dance that works for them and their consumers. This stability can lead to better customer experiences, as these companies harness their consolidated resources to improve logistics, customer service, and product availability. Now, let's pivot to another equally thrilling facet of the online retail universe: artificial intelligence, or AI. The way CIOs view AI can genuinely be a game changer. In simple terms, AI in e-commerce could mean smarter product recommendations based on your shopping habits, or even faster customer service with chatbots. Charts illustrating CIOs' perspectives on AI show a growing confidence in its capabilities, treating AI not just as a tool, but as a team member that can drive sales and enhance customer interactions. Imagine walking into a virtual store and being greeted by an AI that not only knows what you're likely to buy, but also what potential issues you might encounter and offers solutions before you even face them. Both of these narratives, the evolving e-commerce M&A landscape and AI's burgeoning role, tell us how intricately technology is woven into the fabric of modern business strategies. Whether it's through stabilizing markets or innovative use of AI, the shopping experience is moving beyond mere transactions to become more personalized, efficient, and even anticipatory. As consumers and participants in this digital space, our understanding of these processes will not only enhance our shopping experiences, but also empower us to make better, informed decisions. Whether it's choosing who we buy from based on how they integrate technology, or understanding the market trends that dictate the availability and variety of products, we're not just spectators, we're active players in the shaping of tomorrow's shopping landscape. So, next time you click through an online store, remember, there's a whole world of strategy and technology working in the background to make your experience as smooth and delightful as possible. And who knows? The next big thing in online shopping could just be a thought away. Thanks for tuning in, and keep thinking digitally. Welcome to today's dive into the evolving world of e-commerce, where the digital marketplace meets the intricate dance of law and regulation. Today, we're delving into some of the latest legal updates that are shaping how we buy and sell online. Let's start with a headline that's as intriguing as it is vital. Amazon and the Better Business Bureau, two giants you might not often think of as teammates, are aligning their forces in a new lawsuit. You heard that right. When major players like Amazon step into the legal arena, it's a signal that big changes are underway. Changes that could affect everything from the way transactions are handled to how consumer rights are protected. This collaboration suggests a serious focus on maintaining trust and safety in online transactions. But what's the story behind this? It typically revolves around cracking down on fraud or deceptive practices, ensuring that you, the consumer, can shop with confidence. That's something everyone can get behind. Moving on, there's another major development brewing across the pond in Britain, where the curtains are soon to be drawn on new plans to regulate buy now, pay later firms. Companies like Klarna, which allow consumers to purchase products immediately and pay for them later, have revolutionized shopping habits. However, with great power comes great responsibility. The delay in these regulations tells a story of careful consideration, balancing innovation with consumer protection. Such measures could dictate the future of consumer credit and spending habits, especially among young shoppers who are particularly drawn to this mode of payment. What does all this mean for us as consumers? First, these changes show a commitment to making e-commerce a fairer and safer environment. For young folks, understanding the implications of these changes is crucial because it's about more than just the immediate convenience of buying what you want when you want. It's about understanding the financial and legal landscapes that will impact your buying power and rights in the digital world. In conclusion, whether it's Amazon partnering up with watchdogs or new regulations guiding pay later services, these developments highlight the ongoing evolution of e-commerce in response to the growing needs of a digitally engaged society. As we continue to navigate these changes, staying informed and understanding the broader impact of these legal shifts will empower us to make smarter, safer consumer choices. Stay tuned for more updates, and remember, Every click, every purchase, and every policy matters in shaping the future of e-commerce. Hey everyone, that wraps up today's episode of The Checkout Point by Blicket.co. Thanks for tuning in to catch the e-commerce news for week number 31. I'm your host, Max, and it's been a pleasure bringing you the latest trends, news, and strategies in the online shopping world. Today, we covered a lot, starting with an insightful look into the holiday season's unsung heroes, the shipping companies like UPS and USPS, and their strategic moves that influence everything from business logistics to your packages arriving safely at your doorstep. We also peeled back the layers on Amazon's global market strategies, from their new policies affecting small businesses to groundbreaking shipping initiatives straight from China, impacting competitive pricing and global trade. AI's evolving role in e-commerce was another hot topic, from Google's decision on third-party cookies to OpenAI's Search GPT, and how these technologies are balancing convenience with privacy. Additionally, we discussed the dynamic shifts in merger and acquisition strategies and AI's transformative impact from the viewpoint of chief information officers in the digital marketplace. Lastly, we unpacked the complex intersection of e-commerce and law, including Amazon's partnership with the Better Business Bureau and upcoming regulations in Britain affecting services like Klarna, all reshaping our digital rights and consumer safety. Remember, you can always visit Blicket.co for more insights, tools, and resources to stay ahead in your e-commerce journey. Be sure to tune in next week for more updates on the cutting edge of e-commerce trends, news, and strategies right here on the Checkout Point. Keep exploring, keep innovating, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Thanks for listening.